Hello, guys. How are you doing out there? We are back and we are moving on. I hope that you did your homework from the one-way ticket. I hope they had some aha moments. I hope that it kind of settled your heart a little bit. I know for me, when I did it, it just kind of settled me like, oh, that's what I really want. And I can legitimately have that in my life. And then, like I said, the audacious goals are chips and salsa, and those are fun to chase after. So I really hope that you did the work. I really hope that you went ahead and put yourself out there, was a little vulnerable, a little open-minded, and really gave it a go, because it will make a big difference as we move along here in the rest of this series. So today we are going to kick off our gatekeeper section. It's a very important, it's like the heart of these series. There's going to be a couple videos to follow. So, but I'm going to get you started today, going to kind of warm you up a little bit, okay? Because I know that what's about to come, the strategies, the context, may challenge you quite a bit. If I haven't challenged you already. So I need you to come and to this gatekeeper section, well, really to the whole series, right? But I need you to come with an open mind. I need you to really, well, I'm just going to say it like it is. I need you to come with an open mind and be willing to learn something. Okay, because a lot of what we're about to talk about, a lot of people have habitually done things and have habitually had responses to certain things and have habitually learned how to deal with certain situations, that if you want to have more of what you want in your life, if you want to have more of the peace, you want to stop the overwhelm, you want to stop the stress merry-go-round, you want to finally lose weight, you want to finally figure out how you can, be financially successful, how you can finally be successful in your business or your career or your marriage. If you're really serious about that, you got to come with an open mind, because the strategies that we're about to talk about are absolutely 100% true. And they are epic game changers. So I need you to come, be ready to always be vulnerable, put in the work, be committed, and you are going to be absolutely amazed at the results that you get after this. Okay. So we are going to talk. One of the things I like to say all the time is, just because a thought comes doesn't make it true. Okay. Just because a thought comes to our minds, it does not make it true. But sometimes we have been so wrongly actually never taught. No one's grading your sheet. No one's grading the thoughts that are coming through your mind. So we really need to build this gate. We need to build a gate so that we can, have access or deny access to what is coming at us, so that when we see it, we can either make that option of like, this is interesting. What do I want to do with this? And a lot of times we're on autopilot, you guys. We are reacting to things that are coming up in life instead of responding and handling them and having, emotional success that we want to have. So let's talk about this big old squishy thing that we got in the middle of our head, your brain. The thing is fascinating. I like to call it as the Google mind is what I like to call it, because, well, we all know what Google is, right? And so we all know that if we go to Google and we type something into Google, you're going to get an answer. Now, it's the internet. We all know not everything on the internet is true, right? There's a lot of stuff out there on the internet. Well, what happens is our brain operates a lot of the same way, where no matter what question we ask it, it's going to answer. Our brain is actually more powerful than Google, to be honest with you, because it's personal. It is your computer in your head. It loves you. It wants you to succeed, and it wants to get the A. So whenever you ask yourself a question, when you're in a situation or an emotion comes up, you're typing that in your Google head, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. Okay. Let me help prove this to you. So in our mind, we have a reticular activating system. You're welcome. It's a band, you guys. It's a band. And it's the part of our mind that where, let's do like Facebook ads. You know how when you are searching some things and all of a sudden, somehow on Facebook, the ads are the stuff that you've been searching? It's super creepy and a little annoying. Facebook ads happen. Anyways, it's a little weird, but you've noticed that, right? Like what you've been searching is now coming up in your ads. It's now showing you what you've been looking at. Okay. Or you know how, have you guys ever been looking for a new car? So say that you're looking for a Subaru Crosstrek, okay? And all of a sudden you see Subaru Crosstreks everywhere. You didn't really notice them before, but now they're all over the place, okay? Or if you were to, right now in your room, wherever you are, if I was to ask you, take notice really quick, look around your room really, really fast and notice all the things that are blue. Okay, blue, 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 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I counted 10 things that were blue really quick. Okay, how many did you count? Check it out really quick. Just count really fast. How many things can you see that are blue? Okay, and then if I were to ask you, okay, tell me everything that is in your room that is red without looking. How many things could you really say? Maybe one. Without cheating and looking, you would really only be say one because you were only focused on what was blue, okay? So what's interesting about this is that it also happens when you are feeling stressed and your mind, you're literally repeating all the time, I am so busy, I have massive anxiety, I have massive stress. Your little RAS, reticular activating system, is literally just like it was finding blue, just like it was finding Subarus, okay, is literally finding stress. Oh, there's stress, and this, 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 and it's gonna pile on top. And all of a sudden you want crack, right? Because your mind is so focused, you're so up close to stress or to overwhelm or to anxiety or to why I'm not losing weight, okay? You're so close and it's so toned in and focused on what you're not getting. It'll do what you want as well, but I wanna really talk about what you're not getting, okay? What's fascinating and which is really, really cool is, did you know that race car drivers are trained to, if they're lose control of their car and they're like sliding out of control and they're going towards the wall, did you know that race car drivers are trained to turn their head? They are trained to turn their head where they want to go, not towards the wall. They turn their head where they want to go. Okay, so if you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, you're anxiety, you're financially in the hole, you are not losing weight, your marriage is whatever, right? That is exactly what we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you how to turn your head. Okay. What's interesting is really funny because sometimes I feel these comments, and it's because I've coached several women, and I can always feel that little bit of, really? Like, that's it? Hear me on this. Trust me, it's epic. It is absolutely epic. It is something that may seem simple, but is not necessarily easy. And it is definitely something that you haven't been taught to do or to do correctly. A lot of times people will say, oh, well, what you focus on is what you get. But then they're not taught, like, how am I focusing? How do I change my focus? Why am I focusing on that? Where's that coming from? They actually aren't equipped with the how to turn the head, how to change the Facebook ads. How do we do that in our lives so that you can get off the Ferris wheel of stress, get off the Ferris wheel of weight, get off the Ferris wheel of finance, whatever it is that your goals are wanting to be. The cool, exciting thing is, you guys, is if this sounds super simple to you, frickin' celebrate. Because I was so stoked when I really honed in and got these concepts and applied them to my life, because they're doable. They are doable and they are powerful and they are impactful and they get the results that you want. So go with me here. We're going to learn how to flip it so that you can get what you want. You can get off that merry-go-round that you don't want to be on, that is not working for you. And we're going to get you the results and get you more of what you want in your life. Okay. So for today, I want you to take some time, because we're going to get deep into this subject. So I want you to take the time today though, and I want you to really look at your life of what is not working. What is not working? Because with what's working, you already got that figured out. What's not working? Is it your finances? Is it your marriage? Is it your weight or your health? Is it your business or your career? Is it just stress, overwhelm, anxiety, anger. What is not working in your life right now? Be super bold, be open, and be vulnerable and honest with yourselves, because that's the only way that we're going to be able to flip the script, and we're going to be able to turn your head and get you focused to where you want to go. Okay, so take the time, be honest, be real. As always, if you have any questions about this, or you're like, okay, I get it, but I don't get it, I'm always open for a one-on-one, you guys. I'm always here for you. But make sure you write it down, pen and paper, write this stuff down, jot it down, share it. Be bold, be brave, share it. It's a safe place in the Facebook group if you're in there. If you're not, get your butt in there. And I will see you next time on the GateKeeper section. We're going to dig into this deep. So get ready, do the work now so that you have the material and a good foundation. All right, let's go.